Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you already subscribed. I really hope you like this, and if you do, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And with that, let's get on to the video. Bakugou Katsuki. He's insecure when it comes to dealing with your emotions. He's not good with that at all. He was all about actions. He couldn't even handle his own emotions. So, he knew very well he could not handle yours all the time. But that meant there were others out there who were better than him. Others who could steal you away from him. He was good at fighting, not relationships. If he lost you, he wouldn't be able to get you back. It only got worse from there. Every time he heard about the problem you were going through from the Baku squad, and not you yourself, it hurt. It hurt too much. He could not be enough for you, could he? So, why were you sticking around? Was it out of pity? Was he really that pathetic to you? Did you simply think he couldn't find anyone, so it was your job to stay with him? Those thoughts circled around in his mind. He'd avoid you for a while. He would ignore your text messages, even though you could see him online. You'd gone to the gym, searching for Katsuki, because you knew he would be there. He had to be, and you weren't wrong. He was screaming on the walls as he trained, a deep scowl on his face, and you just couldn't help but sigh at your rage-driven boyfriend. Katsuki. He winced, but kept going, ignoring your calls. Katsuki. Alright then, if that's how you wanted things to be. You used your quirk on him, trapping him in a shield. What the hell is up with you? Why are you ignoring me? Let go. I won't. Not until you tell me what's wrong. You want to know what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong with you first. Everyone in the damn class seems to know what's going on, and I'm the last one on the list. That's what's wrong, Ryan. He lashed out, frustration clear in the way his voice broke, and you frowned, feeling guilty. You trembled. You had no idea. You just wanted him to feel better, so you wouldn't have to deal with all of your emotional mess. Even though you trusted him and knew he'd be good at it. You just didn't want to overwhelm him. But in reality, your plan did not work at all. It only made matters worse. Katsuki, I'm sorry. I had no idea you'd feel like that. I just didn't want to overwhelm you, but I don't want to talk right now. You sighed, your frown deepening as you felt defeat. But it was your fault. So, you let go. Fine. You let the shield vanish from view, and so did Katsuki. Todoroki Shouto. He was insecure about many things. Too many. He wasn't affectionate, or good with emotions, or even good at socializing, or anything that had to do with relationships at all. He had no idea what he was doing, truly. He was also afraid. There was too much uncertainty and he had no one to tell him what exactly to do. He set reminders for special holidays between you two. In fear of forgetting and upsetting you, he would ask if you're upset or uncomfortable with him way too many times. His touches are so gentle and hesitant, and some nights though, you'd find them more hesitant than usual. Upset, like he was somewhere else. Today was one of those days. The expression on his face was familiar, yet strange and new. But you could tell because of how sad he was. He opened his mouth, not looking at you. "Why, Anne? Did you ever regret choosing me?" Oh, so that's what he was feeling. You frowned, hugging him tighter. "Shouto, how could you think that? I have always loved you. I know you might not believe this, but I want you to know that you're so beautiful, inside and out. You're so kind and understanding, and you try your best for me, and that's more than anyone else could ask for. I love you. Alright?" He melted into your touch, closing his eyes and hugging you closer, a fond look on his face. I love you too. I'll keep trying my best," he promised, kissing you softly. "I know you will. Don't push yourself though, okay?" He nodded gently, burying his face in your neck and melting into your warmth as your hand ran through his silky hair. And maybe this time, everything would be alright. Midoriya Izuku knew you looked pretty, really pretty, so it was alright when other guys complimented you, or even looked at you the wrong way sometimes. It was alright. You knew how to defend yourself, and he would come to your aid if you needed him. It wasn't like he was insecure or anything. He was perfectly fine. He spent a lot of time training and working out because he was so worried about his appearance. He looked at himself in the mirror and cried because he wished he could look good enough for you. You were so pretty, so perfect, and he just wanted to be at least half as good as you were, but he wasn't. And he felt even worse when you two went out, only to see another buff guy checking you out. Before he saw an arm slide across your shoulder, and in less than 2 seconds, he had activated One for All and kicked the bat away and took you out of that cursed restaurant with a frown that looked so strange in a face usually so gentle and happy. And then you realized that as you saw tears start to stream down his face. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. You did great, you know that? He reached out, cupping his face. He shook his head, shakily wrapping his arms around you. Maybe if I looked more intimidating, people wouldn't do that with me around. Maybe it's because you're better than me. You'd be better off with someone else. I know that. He mumbled as he cried into your shoulder, and you shook your head, kissing his hair. Never think that. Never. Alright? You're beautiful and amazing just the way you are. His sobs got louder as he clung to you like a lifeline. and you murmured words of praise into his ears quietly, hugging him close to your chest and kissing his cheek. I love you, alright? You managed a tearful smile and nodded. You too, Anne.
Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.